Hello, Gremlin Hatchlings. It's CRT Kenny, and welcome back to the Inactive SMP for episode 12, where I've decided I'm just going to ditch whatever projects I have going on right now to just build something I find entertaining, because I wanted to be online, but I was like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I already checked that. And so today we're going to do the really cute project of, hold on, the little farmer outpost there, where it's going to actually require quite a bit of, damn it, that always happens. Can't hold my thing. Anyways, I'm going to do the farmer's outpost and possibly also the power station as well. Possibly. We'll see what I'm in the mood for after doing the cutesy build. I will say, when I started like building this whole base, I was like really into the steampunk vibe. But as of right now, I'm just like, I want to build cutesy, and I want to build cohesive story, and I want to use copper, but like, I don't know if I'm down for the steampunky. But I'm still gonna make it work, because that's what I do. And also, I've already committed to the bit. I have no idea how much of that is waxed and how much of it isn't. Anyways, I'm gonna move what I just farmed. Actually, try leave it up here. Yeah, berries have a spot up here. Pumpkins and melons have a spot up here. Nether wart needs to be brought downstairs. Anyways, do I have any idea what materials I'm going to build with? Absolutely not, but we'll figure it out. I think it's just nether stuff, yeah. Blackstone. And an ungodly amount of quartz. You know what I also have an ungodly amount of? Cobblestone. Let's use stone and make it look pretty with something else. It's actually a hard choice. You know what? I'm gonna make it work. I'm not sure how, but I think this is a good start. Do that, and then use these are cohesive enough, right? Yeah, they are. And maybe diorite with them? Oh, but polished or not polished? Do I have polished in here? I only have regular. It's fine. Or I could combine it with a darker. We have really dark vibes over here, and so I want some lighter builds, but like, I'm not sure how. Tough? Okay. Tough has a little bit of experimentation I can do with it. I like its chiseled version a lot, but I think the bricks are probably gonna go best. I just realized I got really close to the mic. I am sorry. Okay, we're gonna make what I have on me work for the start of our little farmer alcove. And it's not going to be too detailed. It's going to be small, but it's going to be functional. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with stone foundation. No, that's too close. I did not leave myself with a lot of space to build. I'm actually going to extend it by a little bit there. And move the extension there too. And fill it in. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a vibe. Okay. I am making this up as I go. So it's still very much a trust the process kind of build. Move it out like this, I think. Go up 4. Then I'd have to go like here. I moved that up a block too high. It's probably for the best though, having it go a bit elevated. Yeah. Because of like this height level. But also consistency. And this is a block lower. Yeah. And then I'm going to move it across like that. And so it is kind of short here, but that's fine, I think. I hope. Move it like that. Just connect it all at the same level. And maybe move these up by like a couple more blocks. Have it be like a 2-floor situation. Making it up as we go. Certain that's really obvious. And then do that. Yeah. And then I need to get up. That looks kinda weird, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna avoid this and that. As weird as it looks, I think that's probably for the best. Weird interiors are fine. Just build focus on the exterior, and just gonna do that to get up. And have this go up an extra 2 blocks. Yeah. And then I'm going to do no. That's not good. down. And then we pretend that spot doesn't exist. Okay. Okay. This doesn't exist. And to make sure mobs don't... Ooh, wait, but I could put a ladder there to get up. Hee hee hee. Placing these there. We'll figure out how that works for the exterior later. For now, we leave it like that. Add in the door later. Yeah. For a basement for short people, that works. Hell, just and there's gonna need to be a crafting table in this house somewhere anyway. That'll do. Slab. Build meant for short people. Just put a slab there. And we need to craft this. I think slabs are gonna work best. You like that? Yeah, that's a vibe. Extend it. Yeah, that could work. And yeah. All white 4 only works if you're doing a texture change. And I'm thinking obnoxious amount of windows. But first I gotta do the roof. And I'm not the best at roofs, but I got an idea. I'm just gonna start with just a simple external layer. On all the sides. Obviously, it doesn't work on all the sides because this is gonna get, you know, blocks. So we can't put anything on this part. And it's gonna make it look a little weird, but it'll be fine. I will make it work. Okay, and now I just need to get up. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to use this and hope I don't accidentally mess up. Oh dear, it's been ages since I've done a build like this. It's not exactly the easiest. Okay. And now we grab the slabs, because I think last time I would do a single slab incline like this when I was doing taller roofs. And then I think I'm gonna dome that with glass. Of course, I don't have enough slabs. I was really not planning to build a roof with tuff when I grabbed materials. And that is so obvious. Also, I messed up. No, I didn't. They're shaped differently on the two sides. Oh, that's gonna mess me up so bad on this. Oh well, I'm still gonna commit to the bit. Then I'm gonna do this. It would be so much better if I didn't decide on doing a circle-ish vibe, but no, I want it circle. Also, roof should be textured. This ain't working. Try pale wood for this part. Sorry, but a single block roof is just ew. Definitely is high contrast, I'll give it that. You know, I'm changing the side profile, because this just is not it. Remove that, remove that. Actually, no, that one's good. Boom. And that's going into the wall. That one's gonna need to be pale oak. Put that back. Then we extend it just one. And we put that there to be like a support fixture. Actually, no, there's a way better option for support fixture. support needed there. And won't be seen here. Just because it won't be seen doesn't mean I won't add it. I don't like how it does that changey bit, but like I can't remember this craft for the life of me. Oop. Anyways, I need a new support ladder. That one sucks. That's better. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Anyways, so make this go there. Because extending it out is always fun. And hey, it's symmetrical now. Now we make slabs. For this block in particular. Okay, for my sanity, this is not staying that. No, I'm changing it. These are staying because of that section. This is very questionable design choices, but these are what I'm going with. Because I decided I'm only using 3 blocks for this build. Yeah, it's gonna have to stay like that. Even though it looks weird. That's gonna happen a lot. I just know it. Okay. My foot's asleep. That's not fun. And so is the pinky finger from just sitting on the shift bar, not getting used. Okay. Sorry, the walls had begun to bug me, and so I needed to do something. And that something is gonna be... Hey, look. My fingers so asleep. This is actually so painful. Oh well, we keep building. Oh yeah, why not? Let's give him the option to go up further to the tiniest attic you've ever seen in your life. Of course, I'm gonna make the inside of this place livable at some point. That's just not right now. Right now, we gotta make it look good. Including way too many. Including very obvious indecision. There we go. We do that for the under roof, and then we do this on the actual roof. Actually, stairs are probably the better choice there. Okay, removing it. I didn't use stairs there. It's fine. It's fine. We make it work. No matter how much my own decisions genuinely disgust me sometimes when I'm trying to fix things. We make it work. Anyways, I'm gonna have to bring a stone cutter over and to bed. I do need these vines. Where's Mob Shop? Miscellaneous? It's miscellaneous. Of course it's miscellaneous. Just do that and grab that and that so we make more room in the miscellaneous chest. Doop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Bed, and then everything in here I may need. Lanterns. Anything else? I may as well add a few candles, which I got from villager trades, by the way. Need the flint and steel to light them. Oh, I had a bed in there. Oh. Ooh, I need a Volley Hollow banner. And looks like we're making more sticks. And we paused recording. Okay. Yeah, I was recording, but then my mom called, and turns out she's home and she brought food and my glasses prescription. So, anyways, yeah, it shall be updated soon-ish. I actually need to grab one of the stone cutters around here. It's not finished, but I started building the farmer house. And for some reason, I decided to limit myself to birch logs, pale oak wood, and tough bricks. Thank you. And we took advantage that this base is made for short people because I fucked up a few too many times on the build. And I'm gonna put glass here in like a dome shape, but as I'm sure you can tell, I don't have glass right now. I do, however, have the banner. This is giving cult and not at the same time. It'd only be a cult if every building had the banner. Anyways, there's also attic space. I didn't grab the tough. I am at least gonna place the bed though. I'm thinking the attic it should be the living space for this farmer. And this here is eventually going to be a wall, so like I'm not even bothering with the roof there. But like this should be the living space in my mind. And I'm thinking this area should be like a little greenhouse type space. And then down here is like all the tools and storage for the crops. AKA we take all the items that we just have sitting at our front door and put it in here. Yep. And the auto composter has a space right here. Actually more of like right here. This is a bit too small, but like this kind of space is for the auto composter. And also where the netherrack is, there's gonna be stone, so like this is kind of like a little tucked away build. And I'm gonna use vines right here to actually get up to it. I won't die. And put one there too. Yay. Okay, this is really laggy screen sharing to both the recording and Discord, so I'm gonna just stop both. hiccups and swallowing rice wrong apparently does not mix. Yay! Well, that's one way to do it. Okay. Does this look weird? Kind of, but we're gonna ignore it. I don't need to be hyper detailed on a building that's going into a wall. Yeah, the only person who's gonna care about details are the weird freaks who micro-inspect every single thing you do in a Minecraft game. You know, a block game. Because Hole 2.0? Oh, that? Yeah, I remember it. Whoa. This is one miserably tiny living space. This is giving underpaid and overworked. Yeah. It should be fine. I hope. Sorry, what? In the game or real life? I need a job, just in general. And let's just not talk about the fact I'm 17 and probably can't get a job in most places. Actually, that isn't even a probably. I definitely can't. Not really. Yeah, in my country, honestly, you're lucky if someone's willing to hire you, but under 18. Damn. Did you get paid well? It looks weird, but we're not gonna talk about that. It looks really weird. I need to expand the roof more. Now I should lower it a block to match the other bit. You get to see the finished product either when I upload the video or when you log on. Ooh, I like this layering vibe. This is gonna be miserable for our entity count on this on our build, but I'm adding buttons for details. Yep, we've reached the point where we're adding buttons to the build. Again? I'm not that predictable, am I? Oh yeah, I was going a little crazy. So much drama from that server that we're just never gonna explain to viewers because we don't talk about it on camera. I made too many slabs. Oh well. Okay, now how's the side profile? Still shitty, but better. And honestly, that's all we can hope for at this point. We'll add a little bit more by adding more buttons. And maybe a few signs? No, that's too many entities. Although, maybe I should not do glass here and instead do fences. I need more sticks first. Oh shit, I don't have enough pale wood. I think I have some in a chest, so we won't panic just yet. Okay. Anyways. I think I'm gonna let you do most of the decorating. Just because I am not a decorator by any means. The most you can get out of me is some lanterns and like a shelf with a candle on it. And then we hope to God I don't burn the house down with the candles. I'm liking how it's kind of stony there, though. Also, we like never pick the berries, I've noticed. Yeah. I was looking in the chest earlier and noticed we have like no berries in our little farming chest. I was like, where? I want to build the generator area, but I'm also like, I don't know what style to build in. It's the weirdest dilemma ever because I was like so confident and happy with the style we've been going on so far, and I'm like, but I don't want to build that right now, but I want to build this. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna just do a different style. And so we ended up with what we have, but like, I don't know. Need 5. It's a weird mixed emotions thing, and I don't like it. I don't know what's going on in my head right now. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the specialized builds, like our hobbit hole in the farmer's house, maybe those could be in a different style from everything else, because they're like meant to house people or something. But then everything else, it's more of like this is a kingdom, this is to serve those people type vibes. Like, that's what my head is saying, but like, it also might look weird, and I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I've got the minor building bits done. And honestly, getting that knocked off and just having fun building for a bit was definitely a lot of fun, rather than just staying focused on what our current projects are. And just doing the little side bit where I was like, well, I'll do this eventually. This is nice, even if it looks kind of weird. I need to stop falling off the ledges. Either that or start wearing my netherite armor around. I should check in on the bees. I keep my netherite armor in a chest, and I'm like, I'll only pull this out during wartime. Proceeds to die of fall damage like every single day. Hi bees, I can hear you. Can you come to me so I can breed you and you can have babies? And fill up the beehives? Come on, little bees. What? Yeah, I noticed it off camera at some point. And then when I was reading your journal, I noticed you had written it in there, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. The bees aren't coming, so I'm not reading them. Honestly, I wouldn't have noticed it if I wasn't like looking for something to do because I was so bored. Genuinely, boredom is the reason it got found. It is hidden in our little tree farm area, even though we've been farming trees outside of it for a little while now. I wonder what Safi's gonna think of the base next time she comes here, because it's expanded so much. It was just the coop. Like, the coop was the newest addition last time she was here. And we have added a lot since then. We've added the gardens, the windmill, I think the private grotto already existed. But we also have the different types of trees around, both custom and not custom. We have the rock shed, the barn, the beehive, the farmer's hut, even more mountainsides. Yeah, we've specified where the wheat and the beetroot goes. And we've made a more final spot for the cactus. Though they are still going to get moved again because I don't like them there. I'm going to move them to the other side of the beach. They will stay here, but I'm gonna add like string on top of some of them so they like stay at shorter lengths for decorative bits, and also like cactus flowers. Like, this area was so plain in episode 10, and then all of a sudden we're on episode 11. It's like, holy motherfucking, what the hell happened? Because there's so much decoration now. I'm sure the viewers can see where the burnout came from, despite me having all this free time I wasn't posting. It came from having fun building, but then being like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I start doing a shit ton of Stardew and a shit ton of Roblox and other things, and then I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna do this, but I don't know what to do. I may as well just dig a hole at this point. And so I dig a hole, and then I start building the enchanted grotto. And then I run out of materials, and then when I get more materials, I'm kind of in that burnt out bit, and I'm like, okay, let's dig a different hole now. And then the cycle just repeated over and over until I was like, okay, we're doing something different today. Yeah. Yeah. I think whenever we join, we should like add something to the base, even if it's like a tiny detail. We should just add something so there's at least encouragement to join when we want to, but don't know what to do. It's just like, okay, well, let's just do something. It doesn't matter if it's cohesive, let's just do something. This place is kind of meant to like give off the vibe of, oh, this is just a couple and they made a kingdom for short people. That's kind of just the whole story of this place. It is. Huh? Ew. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think now's a good time to go find the thing you made. Oh. Okay. Let's drop down into the water cave that is slowly getting filled in because of various builds that we do underground. Hello, wandering trader llama with no lead attached to it. That reminds me, we should like get horses. And like build a stable to go with it. That'd be a cute little side project to do. Yeah. Okay, how far from the base did you go for this little tiny thing? I have not gone through the forest yet. I just watched a zombie kill a llama. Have I been in here before? God, this is a lot of space. No, there's too much torch spam for it to have been me. As bad as I am about torch spam, I'm not this bad. I went to our tree farm and then jumped into the like pond behind it. So it's towards the natural disaster space. Okay, so yeah, I went towards spawn. We have a lot of caves nearby our base. I just yoinked a beehive with a bee in it. I am just the tiniest bit lost, though. Okay, time to go die. Yep. Respawn, and I respawned inside of the farmer's house because I slept in it. I slept in the doghouse type vibe. Just what happens when a husband upsets their wife. Yep. I don't have to sleep on the bench by the docks anymore. I see a campfire. Or, correction, I see light that I thought was a campfire from where I was standing. Just what happens in the forest. I think I'm actually gonna put the beehive on the azalea tree you have over here for like the vibes. Yeah. Oh, it's so cute. You got a little lake to look out and fish on. There's so many flowers and trees, and of course there's a lot of flowers. We're by a flower forest. And then inside, if I could not be lagging. Aww. Yeah, I'm definitely yoinking the pillow logs because I used all of them for the build. Oh, this looks so cute! There's only one bed. I don't think you got the joke I was making. The anime tropes failed me. Do you mind if I dye the bed in there? Because the vibes that base is giving like a light gray bed, and I don't know why. Don't talk about it. It didn't happen. I know you can see the in-game chat on the Discord. Don't talk about it. It did not happen. Hi. Why are you still here? Go away. Okay, you just hit my wife's dog. You are dying, you llamas. I only intended to kill the wandering trader, but then they hit your dog. So the llamas are now dead too. I kind of care, but also I was a fan of it. Smader's Empire Season 2 base, which was so many llamas. I literally have the season-specific hoodie, the Chromia hoodie, on. Like, I am wearing it right now. I love that one so much. I have so much just random shit in my inventory right now. Is this a common occurrence for me? Is this really that common? Yeah. Oh, shucks. I don't know if I should be hurt or proud. Yeah. You know what? That's the response I expect from my wife. I can't believe that actually worked. I used 3 different types of wood to make a bed. You can't do that for wool anymore, but you can do it with the wood. I used the singular bamboo planks, this singular pale oak plank, and a random spruce plank for my chest. Yep. That's like 50-something spruce, so it was like, okay, well I don't have another one-off thing, so we'll just use that. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna move this chest to the upstairs. Or I can move the bed to the upstairs. Which looks better aesthetically? In the cabin. Okay, the bed is now upstairs. And there's plenty of room for more decorations. Anyways, go to bed. I need to check my own journal, and I'm gonna eventually post a video that's just reading the 2 journals. Or 3, because we have 3 now. As you said. Yeah, I think episode 13 is just gonna be the lore books, is what I'm gonna title it. And then we just read every single lore book in the series. Just every book in the library. Because for some reason we host the lore library. Yeah. Well, say goodbye to chat and such. Because I am recording right now. I did briefly stop to eat. Bye! I'm gonna probably end this video here. Well, I didn't intentionally not say when I started recording again. That was intentional. For my wife, who is inevitably gonna be watching this. I wanted to see how long it took you to notice, and it took until your goodbye. Anyways, that is the end of the episode. I'm gonna go do the lore books episode while this is posting. Bye-bye, everyone!